Hi, video part 2. Right, I've speeded all this up a bit. Now you've seen it working slow, you don't need to see the order of the LEDs. Turn the power supply on. Well, it's a bit lumpy because the pulse is going slow, but you see it's considerably faster than the previous video. And I've speeded up the reverse as well. So I've got 4 pulses, A, B, C, D, going to the L298 driver. As I say, £5 for the whole board on eBay, £12 for this stepper motor. Just got this random clock. But yeah, quite a torquey motor, and they got holding torque and everything, so quite beneficial. Well, I want to make one thing clear that I didn't on the other video. So although I said A, C, B, D, I've got 4 pins on this PIC micro. It's a 16F84A, so I'm using port 0123. So 0123 goes 0123, so it does, sorry, down here, 0123. So it's actually going A, C, B, D. So it is 1 to 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 off the PIC. Definitely got this frog in my throat still this afternoon. And this camera doesn't like the lighting this afternoon. Right, so you see that's a 50 millisecond pause. Turns on millisecond pause, then the next one, and the next one, and then I think going reverse we've got a 6 millisecond pause. Obviously I've got it counting to 100 cycles of one program, then going forward, going backwards. You could obviously have it going in one direction, some belts and pulleys, and have it operating something. I don't know, maybe pulling your washing on a clothesline or something. So that's going forward, and that's back. Right. What I didn't say on the other one, ran out of time, as is typical with my videos. Two methods of driving it. So this is half step mode, draws more current. I don't know if I said on the other video, because 2 of the phases are on at any one time. So we've got phase A here on, forget these clock pulses there for the 297 driver. You don't need them on this PIC micro. We're just concerned with the A, B, C, D, nothing else. See, phase A is on here. Down here, 90 degrees phase shift. This phase C is on, and then that obviously turns off halfway through that, but halfway through this one, phase B turns on, and then phase D halfway through that. So I don't know why they call the chips like choppers and all that. They're far from choppers. They turn signals on and off and phase shift them. That's one method. That's half full input, half step mode, which you see like a phase shift. 2 modes you're on at one time. See, normal drive mode, 2 phase on. This is the L298 data sheet. Just search Google and get yourself a copy. Well, this is the mode I'm using to drive the motor with the clock on it. Just single phase, so it draws less current because there's only 1 phase on at any one time. But it's obviously more choppy because it's only 1 phase on at one time. And you see A, C, B, D. Forget these enable bins, you don't need them. Forget that. That's what you need, these 4 clock pulses here to drive the L298. This data sheet is actually the 297 because the 298 doesn't tell you what it requires. So the motor driving phase. I think that's about it on, well, that's for the motor running. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, this large stepper motor, I'll give you another glance at the coils. So they're the coils. So just using, as a, yeah, to reiterate from my last video, this is like one phase, that's another phase. Got them wired up to the board. One phase, two phase, 12 volts in. I think it's actually, you can run up to about 30 volts in, 5 volts out for the pick and 5 volts out for a reference for this H-bridge driver. Yeah, 2 amp load. Well, this motor I got from eBay, it says it's 5.5 ohm resistance per phase. This little baby one, it's got half the torque, but the resistance is only 2.5 ohms, so it draws twice the amount of current. So it's not very good, apart from the fact it's smaller. Still does the same as this, but yeah, less torque, but twice the current. And you cannot exceed 2 amps with this L298. 2 amps or more and you'll blow it. Right, to driving the 298. So this is 297, gives you the details of what the 298 needs. I'm not using a 297, this is a 298, but this is what I'm replicating with the PIC 16F84A and the 4 LEDs, just to show you what's on and what's off. Right, get rid of this, get rid of that. Don't know if this come up in the other videos. I've just done it in colour so you can see it. There's only one phase on at any one time. I think they call this wave mode, so one phase on, or one phase drive, A, C, B, D, and A, C, B, D. That's what you need from the PIC Micro. But yeah, pin for pin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on that little driver board. Now how do we do it in the programming? Well, I've got some switches on here, so forget all that, but I don't know if it cut out on the other video. Give the ports an alias, and it's easy to work with. So port B0 I've called A, port B1 called B, so A, B, C, D, var, so it's variable, port B.0, port B.1, 2, 3. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 ports. Because we're counting to 100, for I equals 1 to 100, so I is a variable. I want it to count to more than 100 eventually, so I is a variable word. I've explained in the other videos on my brother's channel, have a look at the other video. If I was a variable byte, you can go up to 255. A word will give you 65,000, just over. Right, so we're counting. This is the forward direction. I equals 1 to 100. Right, so we're going to high A, pause 50 milliseconds. Low A, high C, pause. Low C, high B, pause. Low B, high D. Then at the bottom, the important bit. At the end of that sequence, I equals I plus 1. So it's done that, and we're telling it I equals I plus 1. If I is greater than or equal to 100, goes reverse 1, which is why it's reversing, it's jumping to a reverse 1 loop, and then next count, so it's doing that. When it gets to 100, goes to reverse. This is the wave mode. You can see high 0, low 3. This is the pins before I sussed out the A, B, C, D and giving the ports an alias. Don't need to know that really. If I jump, that's just faster, but I can't do it faster because it's a continuous spin, and now I've got wires wrapped on it, they'll get tied up. So just to remind myself,